Alright, how's everybody doing? This is a Sunday afternoon here. It's been probably one of the hottest weekends of the year, so I've been sweating a lot this weekend. Been looking forward to this review for a little while. The reason is this review is going to be about an Ipe bokken. This one is from Bugei, and apparently Bugei bokken are made by Kim Taylor at SDK also. He does a bit of a different shape. This one is, it's long, a lot of curvature. This is, I believe, 42 and a half inches long. A very long handle, almost 15 inches, and a high curve. I'm going to step back so everybody can kind of see the curve of this. The only thing that's caused concern for me, let's see if you can take a look at the tip end of this, and you'll notice that on this side here, there is an uneven cut along the side of the bokken. So I was trying to figure out why that length of the cut. This side is very short here, and then on the flip side very wide. And this is what I came up with. I think they were trying to shave down some of these right here, kind of little holes in the wood. And there's several of these along this side. That's about the only thing that concerns me about this, but I'm kind of excited to test it out because Ipe is one of the most dense and hardest woods that's made, or grown, excuse me, but one of the most densest and hardest woods they make bokken out of. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. The past couple of bokken that I've tested have ended up breaking while I'm testing them. In fact, they've usually broken on within the first few strikes. Not really sure what's going to happen with this. I'm guessing that because of the high curvature, it's going to put more pressure, more impact pressure, because it's less distributed than a flat stick would be. But I'm not exactly sure. So what I'm going to do is, instead of doing a part 1 and a part 2, I'm going to go ahead and do this video, and I'm going to test it out real quick, give it a few hard whacks and see how this thing holds up. If it holds up, I'm going to come back and do a part 2 after I've had a chance to spend some more time with it. But I'm kind of excited to see what this thing can do. This type of wood's got a great reputation, so let's see. So there we go. It's interesting. There we go. So, point of impact. I wonder again how much the holes played a role in this. I'm not exactly sure. If we take a look, you'll see that the break on the back was right there that I had pointed out earlier. That's interesting. Right where that hole was, but it doesn't seem that that was where it ended up breaking originally. It seemed that the point of impact was a little more forward. But as you can see on the wood, let's down a little bit, see, it was actually extremely dent resistant. There's a lot of markings, but I think that's because of the dark wood. The reality is that I think this wood holds up very well to denting. Because of the denseness, maybe not holding up well to huge amounts of impact, but I think for a practice weapon this would do pretty well, especially against other bokken. But again, it's not holding up under hard testing. I gotta say I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm very impressed with the dent resistance. So anyway, that's kind of my review of the Ipe bokken. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have another one in the pipeline right now, so I'm going to have to make some decisions on what it is that I want to test next. I'm interested, of course, in some lignum vitae wood. Cocobolo, I think, is another one. Maybe some Honduras rosewood, Brazilian ironwood. We're starting to get into kind of high-end exotic woods at this point, maybe ebony. I'm kind of interested to see how they can hold up. So far, the exotic woods are not holding up as well as I had hoped that they would. And you know, as you can tell, this one didn't last as long as I had hoped either. Although I will say, it's a very long bokken, 42 and a half inches, I think. And you'll notice that the breaking point was kind of near the tip, so it just may have been, where the strike occurred, and not necessarily the resistance of the wood itself. But anyway, that's the review of Ipe bokken.